Our next question will be from Kimberly Drellick, our day staff writer, and it goes to Mrs. Cheeseman.
Okay. A memorandum of understanding was signed last year to try to find another property in exchange for Landmark Development's land in the Oswegatchie Hills in East Lyme. If elected, what do you see as your role in that?
I would certainly work with both the First Selectman in East Lyme and the interested parties and State Senator Paul Formica to move this along. I think coming up with a way that does not rely on non-existent or hard-to-find tax dollars is the way to go. I know they've looked at brownfield properties in Connecticut and throughout the country. I would certainly do everything in my power to bring this about. Having both my opponent and I were lucky to be at the Save the River, Save the Hills kayak regatta. There were hundreds of people there. That is a beautiful, unspoiled piece of property. And to see it developed would be a tragedy. People often cite McCook Point as, thank God the taxpayers in East Lyme had the vision to preserve this. I hope in 5 or 10 years people will say, thank heavens the people involved in East Lyme and Waterford pursued this and have preserved this wonderful space with such an important environmental impact on the Sound, on Niantic Bay. And as I say, whatever was necessary, I would cooperate and hope to move that along.
Thank you. Ms. Hogan.
Well, I agree. I mean, it's very important. It has been important for many, many years. Regardless of who's in office, it will remain a top priority in getting it done. I know that the land swap idea is a pretty creative way of doing it. From what I understand, there hasn't been much success yet, but there has been properties being looked at. I think what's difficult in this whole negotiation is where the money is going to come from. We're probably going to get some money from the East Lyme Public Land Trust. We'll probably get some money. Maybe if we had a bonding instrument. I doubt if it's still viable or alive, or it may be. It's going to be a little difficult, and it's getting to what the heck the price is. Price, is a subjective measure. How important it is, it's very important to the people of East Lyme and Waterford and the community. So I think. And getting the developer to get there. It can be done. It will be done. It's been a bipartisan effort for many, many years and will continue to be so. Whoever's in power, I think everyone will have the full support of getting it done.
All right, thank you.